is read your current situation, and then we're going to finish off with the new person in your life. And to be honest, what's heavy on my heart is the new person. So I really want to read for that. But I also heard, you know, let's see what's going on with your current situation. So yeah, let's get a reading on that. Okay. I've already cleaned the space. I've already, asked Archangel Michael for protection and guidance as we receive. Whoopsies. And thank you for being here with me. Okay. Spirit, please make the messages clear and concise. Thank you. What is the collective's current situation with their current love interest? Thank you. One more, Spirit. What is the collective's current situation with their current love interest? Thank you, Spirit. Oh, no. Okay. This is a situation that is slow moving. It has you extremely frustrated because this person, you just feel like the connection. I mean, you have the Knight of Pentacles. All right. This card is the slowest moving one out of the entire arcana. So they're taking their dandy time moving towards you. But you also have the Ace of Wands, so they do feel very, very passionate about you. In terms of sexually, you really do it for them. Hi, welcome. Oh no. Well, thanks for saying hi. I'm sorry that you can't stay, but circle back, okay? Appreciate you. And then we have the Chariot, which is a fast-moving card. So it is finished off by the Seven of Swords. That's a sneaky card, okay? So with your current situation, you're agitated with them. They're moving too slow. You don't understand what's happening. They're extremely attracted to you. I feel like you're aware of that. You really know that, which kind of helps you being patient with them when they're slow moving, because you're like, I know this mother effer likes me, right? And in terms of the current situation, this is a fast moving card, but Spirit's saying that it's a fast moving card into betrayal. This is a sneaky person, okay? So that's not a good thing. Okay. I don't like this person, right? They have you waiting. The chemistry is strong with that Ace of Wands. So they basically, I feel like they're giving you breadcrumbs. And then what's about to happen, you're going to quickly move into some situation where you're being betrayed. Okay. Let's get clarification for... I want clarification for this Chariot. I don't feel like we need it, but that's what I'm hearing. So let's do that. Spirit, please give us clarification for the Chariot. Oh my gosh. What is it that you want them to know regarding the Chariot? Thank you. Got the Queen of Cups. Please give us one more, Spirit. One flipped. There she is. The World. That's what Spirit wants you to know. So don't forget, it's the Chariot moving into, this is fast movement, moving into a betrayal. I wanted clarification for this. Spirit is saying clarify the fast movement. Okay. Spirit is saying what's quickly moving into the betrayal, clarifying the Chariot. You have the Queen of Cups and the World, completion. Yeah, Spirit's trying to warn you that you're quickly moving towards the end of this relationship and it's at their hands. Yeah. They're incapable of giving you this, the Queen of Cups. That's why Spirit wanted the Chariot card clarified. Because this is the Seven of Wands, which is a sneaky, tricky, I call it the snake in the grass card. right? It's a betrayal card. Yeah. So Spirit is basically saying, no, Jessica, we know they're about to betray them. Please clarify the movement towards them that's going to result in the betrayal. And Spirit is saying, you're not going to get the love that you're seeking from them, which would be the Queen of Cups. The situation has come to an end. So that's your current situation. I myself did want clarification on the Seven of Swords, so I'm still going to get that, but I'm going to switch decks here. Okay. All right. We're going to do one card from here and one card from a different deck. Spirit, please clarify the Seven of Swords. Please make the messages clear and concise. Thanks for being in the room with me, guys. Ooh. Please clarify the Seven of Swords. The current love situation for the collective. You know what I'm hearing? For the betrayal, it's not going to be something that's like July fireworks. I mean, betrayal's betrayal, right? And I think when we see this card, especially with the image, we think of something like cheating, spreading rumors. I mean, obviously those things count, but this is something I hear it's going to be something more subtle, but you're going to know immediately. You're like, oh, this isn't my home. This isn't where I'm supposed to be. Yeah. It's going to be a more quiet betrayal. But you'll know immediately. You won't be confused. I'm hearing that very clearly. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Can you give us clarification on the Seven of Swords? Make it clear and concise. Thank you. It's the Four of Cups reversed. That's a withdrawal card. Okay. I mean, that's clear as day. Yeah. That's a withdrawal card. Retreat, them going away. So it's possible that's the betrayal itself, some sort of withdrawal. But I'm telling you, I'm hearing it clear as day. The betrayal is not going to be a July fireworks kind of thing. It's going to be something more subtle, more quiet, but you won't be confused at all. You'll be like, I'm not safe here anymore. Yeah. A withdrawal card. Aw, thank you for the hearts. You guys make me so happy, I promise you. Because still working through the anxiety of being on camera. So I really appreciate y'all. We're going to do one more card for the Seven of Swords. And then I'm going to switch decks because I'm hearing a lot on this. And it's like static on an old TV. So I have to like filter through it to get the right channel, if you will. So Spirit, give us one more card for the Seven of Swords betrayal card that's coming. Thank you. Dang, another reverse card. My entire deck is upright, guys. So when it reverses, that's Spirit. We have the Eight of Pentacles reversed. They lack motivation. Because the Eight of Pentacles upright, that's someone focused, right? Will you ever find true love again? Who's my person to be with? I can't answer that in the chat. I'm sorry. But I did create an Etsy for readings, so I was getting a lot of requests. So the link is in the description for that. So the Eight of Pentacles upright, that's someone focused, right? Think of a master doing his craft. Reversed. Yeah. That's as misdirected as they come, okay? So I want to recap. Your current love situation, they've been slow moving, and the only reason you've been sticking around is because the chemistry is real, right? The passion, the sex, adult life, it's real between y'all. So you give them a lot of grace with their slow movement in terms of progressing the relationship, because there's just, you guys are in sync. You feel good with them, right? But Spirit's trying to warn you, and this is very much a warning, because these two cards feel completely separate in terms of a timeline than the last two cards, okay? Which is the Chariot and the Seven of Swords. So Spirit's telling you that it's been slow moving. Y'all got fire. Y'all got chemistry. It's been fun. But be warned, you're moving quickly into a betrayal. Now, Spirit wanted clarification of the Chariot for your sake, because the Chariot is a very clear card. It's movement, right? But it was very loud, and I'm of service, so I do as I'm told, as I like to say. So the clarification for the Chariot card is Spirit confirming to you it is fast moving into a betrayal, because you were saying, okay, but it's betrayal, but can we work through it? That's why Spirit clarified the Chariot. Spirit is saying you will not find the Queen of Cups. You won't find love here. Sorry, that's a plane. Hold on. It's a jet. That's why it's like as loud as it is. Sorry about that. I'm going to backtrack because I don't know what you guys heard. Okay. Spirit's warning you. Betrayal is quickly moving towards you. Okay. You were saying to Spirit, but is it a betrayal we can move towards? That's why I was told to clarify the movement, right? And Spirit made a very, very clear answer. You will not find love here. You will not find the Queen of Cups. She has the highest capacity for love. Baby, you're not going to find that here. The World, that's a completion card. This cycle with them has come to a completion. So that is the answer to the internal question that you were asking. Okay, we're moving fast towards a betrayal, but can we sort it out? No. It's a clean-cut answer. No. Then I wanted clarification for the betrayal itself. And we got 2 reverse cards. It's not in your favor. We first got the 4 of Cups reversed, which is a retreat card. Withdrawal. I see very clearly, because don't forget what I was seeing with the betrayal. It's not going to be July fireworks. It's not going to be an in-your-face betrayal. It'll be something that is quiet but obvious, to the point where, like I said before, you'll immediately say to yourself, I'm not safe here. This isn't where I'm supposed to be. And you'll immediately feel out of alignment, because that's what's frustrating about quiet betrayals, right? It's not like TV where it's just like, throw a vase and walk away. How dare you? No. Quiet betrayals are, I think, more painful. But yeah, the retreat will be emotional retreat, because they've been slow moving in the entire connection. Y'all's chemistry is off the chain, right? Y'all have fun, okay? So I don't see them fully like ghosting or physically removing their body. No. The retreat will be emotional. They're going to withdraw emotionally. And it's just because they're not motivated or passionate about this relationship. They don't see any direction with you. We're going to pull from this deck, from the Oracle. I'm going to get an Oracle card for the 7 of Swords. This is your current situation, just so you know. Like your current love interest that you're in right now. Even if you haven't been together long, you know, even with this Knight of Pentacles, there are these like windows of no communication with you guys. And then they come back like nothing happened. But again, they're not like, they don't do particularly negative things. So when they circle back, it doesn't really feel wrong. And again, you guys have a lot of fun together. Yeah, they're fickle. They're wishy-washy. Yeah, and it's because they don't have any motivation for the relationship. Okay, let's get a card here. Give us one card for the 7 of Swords betrayal. Show us this person. Thank you, Spirit. Stress, turbulence, tension, arguments. Let's trade so badly. Let me see. Oh no, the comment went away. I'm sorry. I did see at the top, because I don't know how to go back to the chat, that you were betrayed so badly. I'm sorry. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of betrayal trauma. It's a real thing. It will fuck you up. It really will. Being betrayed is, ugh, I'm sorry that you're hurting. The card that came out is stress, turbulence, tension, arguments. Look at this image. The rain is coming from under the umbrella, not around. How topsy-turvy is that? Like, really think of that, right? It's just the way, oh, it's a woman's dress, but it looks like rain to me. So I'm going to stick to what I'm saying. The way I process this is that it just, none of it makes sense. None of it makes sense. I don't know if you guys have seen Stranger Things, like the Upside Down. It just doesn't make sense. So the betrayal, it won't make any sense. It'll be like random argument, random tension between you guys, because it says turbulence, tensions, arguments, which would reinforce the point that I was making. It was a quiet betrayal. It's been 3 years. Well, to the person who just left the comment, you said it's been 3 years, you have to let go. Honestly, let go if you feel like you need to, yes, but be patient with yourself, you know. What I always say is real love doesn't go away, right? It just doesn't turn off. So just be patient with yourself. But that's me talking to you as a person, right? So that's what I have. I'm going to do one more because that's what I'm hearing. Okay. One more for the Seven of Swords. Thank you, Spirit. This is them now. Because that was Spirit. Thank you. This is them. This is them talking. Finality. And when I say it's them talking, I can hear chatter, which is like them talking to themselves, which is different sometimes because sometimes they will actually be talking to me. And no, it's almost like being nosy and hearing his thoughts, his or her thoughts, you know, no gender in tarot. It says finality, farewells, leave behind, closure. Yeah, they're already plotting. They're already plotting. They don't know how they're going to do it, but they're already plotting. Which would reinforce what Spirit was saying, which would be arguments, turbulence. Yeah. I'm hearing really loudly. Okay. Spirit is saying, this isn't your home. This isn't where you're supposed to be. The cycles come to an end. The reason I paused is because I was about to start talking as a person and I wanted to make sure, you know, I delivered the message first. Something that I've been trying to tell myself, so maybe it'll help you, I don't know, because I'm still working on it, is whatever your plan is, fuck your feelings and stick to your plan, okay? And I literally wrote that down for myself on a sticky note. I'm a sticky note girl. And anytime romance-wise where it's like, well, I like them. Well, they make me feel like this sometime. No. Fuck your feelings. Stick to the plan. And if the plan is to heal and walk away and like pick up whatever dignity you have left and be like, nah, I'm not going to wait for this betrayal. I already see the signs coming. Then fuck your feelings. Fuck this whole, well, let me see what they do. And stick to your plan. And if the plan is maintaining self-respect, walk away. If the plan is, you know, I need to speak up more, I don't like this, I don't know what the plan is, but fuck your feelings. Stick to the plan. Okay? Don't let people play with you. And then we're going to do one to close it out from the Love Oracle. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Give us one card from the Love Oracle. Whoopsies. Fuck your feelings. Stick to the plan. Thank you, Spirit. And this one's sticking to me. Okay. Memories. They hold on to past moments privately. I don't like this person. They're that's interesting. I was going to say they're two-faced. Spirit is saying they have many faces. Have you ever seen Hercules, the Disney movie? And one of the first, I wouldn't want to call it a demon, but one of the first monsters he fought, like every head he cut off, like more heads would pop up to the point where there were like countless heads. That's this person. That's this person. So that Seven of Swords betrayal card, they're sneaky because they're just sneaky. And they're not even like aware of it, right? And then the other one is push. They may pull away before you leave them. Y'all. That's creepy. That's creepy. What's reversed because I'm using my front camera. Push. They may pull away before you leave them. Thank you for confirmation, Spirit. I mean, that's eerie. I'm not going to lie to you. That one gave me the heebie-jeebies for a second. Not going to lie to you. So we clean that. I want to pull 3 cards for your new person. And the new person could just be, you know, someone that you feel the vibe, and maybe you're not dating, just a new person, a new love interest. Let's do that, okay? I'm going to pull 3 cards for their current feelings, current intentions towards you. So let's do that, okay? And then I'm going to pull a 4th card, if it'll work out or not. Let's do that. So we clean the energy for everything we just did. Spirit, show us the new person's intentions. Thank you. Spirit, show us the new person's intentions and feelings. Okay. Show us the new person's intentions and feelings. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. 3 cards. We have the... Sorry, it's another jet. Hold on. And there we go. Almost. It's all the time, guys. I guess I'm used to it, so I'm not aware of it. All right. Their current intentions for the new person is the 10 of Cups reversed. I don't think that they have ill intentions. I think they're used to disharmony. Because the 10 of Cups upright is like marriage, happiness, the dream life. So their intentions isn't to bring like dismay to you. It's just they're naturally pessimistic and they're only used to I keep hearing abusive relationships, but I didn't want to say that because this isn't like reverse. This isn't like an abusive relationship card. It's a struggling relationship card, but you know, I am hearing the abusive relationship. So that's not their intentions per se, but that's all they know. So they're rather pessimistic about their feelings, right? And then we have the Chariot card and the Queen of Swords. So they're going to have forward movement towards you about a very direct conversation. Okay. The Queen of Swords is like a bitchy card. She's like, don't play with me kind of card. I'm going to pull one more before we do that. If it'll work out or not. Because we need clarification on that Queen of Swords. What are they going to talk about? Right? What are we doing here? The Queen of Swords is a Virgo Libra. The Chariot is a Cancer card. And the 10 of Cups is a Pisces card. Okay. Spirit, please give us clear and concise clarification on the Queen of Swords here. What's that about? Thank you. That's so funny. Okay, so the Queen of Swords is clarified by the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. So they have inspired action towards you, but it's an impulsiveness because they're really attracted to you. And I'm hearing, yes, they're attracted to you physically, but they're attracted to you as a, like, your personality. Like, they dig your vibe, for sure. Again, yes, they're attracted to you, but it's the way that you are that, like, lights their fire, right? And the Knight of Wands is a Cancer Leo card, so that's fun. Max. Oh, I stopped doing, I'm sorry, answering in the chat because I kept getting so many questions. But I did create an Etsy if you want to ask a question. I'm so sorry because it's been a lot. It's been a lot of questions, so I had to create the Etsy. But I'm happy to do a reading for you if you'd like, okay? So the conversation that they want to have is going to come up impulsively. So you're not going to see it coming. They're not even going to see it coming because you just do it for them, honestly. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles, which is, again, a slow-moving card. This is someone who is always in the Queen of Swords energy. They're a very, like, logical person, right? That's probably why they're being so pessimistic, because they're like, it's never worked out before. Why would it work out now? Kind of thing. So the Knight of Pentacles, no, I don't like that. No. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles, Spirit. Thank you. The Four of Wands. So they want to have an honest conversation with you because they're stoic and like, I don't know how to explain it, like direct, I say what I need to say kind of person with another jet. The conversation is going to be impulsive. They're not even going to know it's coming. You just do it for them. So it's just the conversation is going to come up. You don't see it coming. They don't see it coming. And the Knight of Pentacles is a very efficient card. Slow moving, but it's someone who's like serious, direct movement, right? And clarifying that is the Four of Wands. So the conversation will be, because they're such a like logistics type person, they're going to have a serious conversation about the Four of Wands, which is a marriage relationship card. So even though they don't see a future, but that's their own pessimism, it's not a reflection of you, they're going to quickly move forward into having a conversation with you that will be a bare bones conversation. I hear that they don't really sugarcoat their words. Not that they're an asshole, but like they don't really soften the blow when they have to say something, is what I'm hearing. The conversation will come out of nowhere, and it'll be a very bullet point, let's get this figured out because I low-key like you type shit, excuse my language. And it'll be about trying to figure out, hey, do we have a future here? Because I see a future with you. That's cute. They're a little bit of a headache. They sound like a Cancer or like an air sign, respectfully to Cancer and air signs. And I say that because like it feels very emotional, but like an emotional roller coaster almost, right? Let's pull one card. Let's do this deck. No, let's do this deck. If this relationship will last. So let's clean the energy. We're going to do upright. It'll last. Reversed, it won't. Spirit, show us if this new love interest will last. Show us the new love interest. Make the messages clear and concise. Will this relationship last? Their future here. That didn't want to come out, so no. Okay, hold on. Spirit. Thank you. We got upright. There is a future here. Yeah. And we got the, what's it called? The Six of Wands, which is it's a victory card. And sometimes it can be viewed from the perspective of the writer themselves. So this person, not only do you really do it for them, like personality wise, and yes, they are attracted to you, to be clear, they're very attracted to you. But what like makes it times 10 is you as a person. Like you make them smile, you make them light up. I see that very, very clearly. And whether they show that or not, because again, they're Queen of Swords energy, and there is no gender in tarot. They could be a woman or a man, but it's the Queen of Swords energy, which is very like, think of it as Batman energy, just very like brooding and serious almost. You do make them happy, whether they show it on their face or not. And upright, Spirit is saying there is a potential for a future in this relationship, right? Because remember, they're going to have a relationship talk with you. And then also, this is a victory card, forward progress card. Sometimes it can be viewed from the perspective of the writer. And the reason I bring that up is they're proud to be by your side, right? They're proud just to be around you. Like when you guys hang out and we come across each other, like let's say you're buying your coffee and you run into them. Whatever the context is, there's someone who is proud to stand next to you. And it's really because of your light. I'm hearing that very clearly. And I'm hearing that sometimes you feel insecure because it's like a crush situation right now, right? Don't feel insecure. Be yourself. Because that's what they like. Which is really sweet, actually. That's really sweet. Okay, Spirit. Thank you. That was lovely. I'm going to pull a oracle card because I want to know whatever really comes out for them. Let's see. What do you want us to know, Spirit, about the crush, about the new love interest? What is there to know? Please make... let's clean it. Oop. I thought so. Gosh darn it. This one was sticking out weird, right? And then I shuffled again and I was like, nah. And it just fell. It's so funny. It says soulmates, unity, connection. Are you guys soulmates? No, I'm not hearing that. Okay. I'm not hearing that at all. What I am hearing though is you do have a deep connection though. Okay. And I do see, if you've heard of the red string theory, there's definitely a red cord between you guys. So maybe they are soulmate. There's different kinds of soulmates. Because I don't think it's soulmates how it is on this card, where it's like, you know, Ariel and Prince Eric. I don't think it's like that, which that was a weird relationship anyways. But they are a soulmate. There is a red string there. I just don't know what kind of soulmate, so I'm very careful to say things like that. But there is truly a deep connection here. And you guys feel it, because it feels more than sexual, right? We all feel the pulse when it's sexual. It's more than that. Like y'all click. I'm also hearing your polar opposites, which is fun, right? Yin and yang. That's why I think it's fun. Spirit, give us one more. What do you want us to know? What do they want us to know? Hold on. Let's fix this. There we go. What do you want us to know? What do they want us to know? Show us the new love interest. Give us one more. Please make it clear and concise. I'm off today. I took off today, guys. Give us clear and concise. Thank you. Time. Waiting. Cycles. Moments. You know what this is? That's their stoicism. Because they're trying to figure out, oh, you said yay. Thank you. I appreciate that. They're trying to figure you out is what it is. They're trying to figure you out. And because they have never had, they've never had a healthy relationship, hence their pessimism in general, like the Ten of Cups reversed. It's more than that. It's like they've never really had any calm and healthy dynamic, and you're a good vibe. Like, especially if you're my collective, y'all are good people. I absolutely attract like beautiful people, and if you're on my team and I'm on your team, yeah, you light up the room. So they're trying to figure you out. They're trying to figure out the right moment. And that's why we got that Knight of Wands card, which they're just gonna have an impulsive conversation about like, yo, I like you. Like, or you know what? I don't think they're that emotionally like, I don't think they're that emotive. So because again, they're the Queen of Wands energy, they're very like serious. Again, I always just think Batman. So their impulsive conversation, you get all the weird ones. That means your heart's too open. That's what that means. I know what you mean, because I used to get all the weird ones too. And there's nothing wrong with having an open heart. I don't know if I'm allowed to, I cuss a lot in real life. You just gotta nip that shit in the butt, like real quick. Like the minute it gets too weird, cut it off. Because, all right, because I'm replying to a comment, which is I always get the weird ones. You know what it is? I imagine that you and I have a high tolerance for weird. That's what I learned. There's been multiple situations where I'm like, how did we get here? You have a high tolerance for weird. You got to nip it in the bud right away. Also, that tells me you're very curious, because you're like, that's odd. Let's see how this plays out. Nip it in the bud fast. And then it'll change your vibration. I stopped getting the weird ones. So you said I'm learning. You're so sweet. Thank you for trusting me. But I promise you, if you like truly exist in that place and you're like, I'm done with this, and you cut it off, like think of like someone in real life that you don't like and they don't get access to you, they stop trying at some point. It's the same thing with the vibration. And at some point when like the universe is like, oh, you're serious, they stop coming your way. It's been like that for a year, and in a year, it's to the point where my friends will be like, how does this stuff happen to you? And I'm like, I don't do it on purpose. In a year, knock on wood, I don't want to jinx myself, but in a year I haven't had any weird ones. But yeah, they're just waiting for the right moment to, back to the reading, sorry. They're just waiting for the right moment because they're trying to analyze you, trying to work through their own stuff, Batman vibes. And And that's why they're just going to impulsively just gonna be like, oh, what I was going to say was they're not that emotive. So I don't see them being like, hey, I like you. What's up? No. I see them kind of probing differently. Like, do you want to get food? Or just, I don't know, because I'm a very direct person. So I don't know what like a gentle version of that would be. But it's not going to be like a, I like you. You know, I want to see where this goes. Aw, you're so welcome. Thank you for listening to me. I appreciate that a lot. I say that to people I know in like the physical, like real life as well. Like, you don't have to listen to me, so I appreciate that. No, you're good. Sorry. Yeah, I have the attention span of a golden retriever, so yeah. I'll focus. Sorry, guys. I'll focus. Um, but yeah, they're gonna make their move. They don't see it coming themselves, but you're just gonna do something. You're gonna do something, and it's just gonna be like, you know what? This is them talking, and they're gonna be like, yeah, this is where I want to be, and they're gonna make a move. Yeah, I love that. I do love that. I love that so much, and I love that they're Batman and that you bring them happiness. Because I don't know if y'all are as into comics, even if you just the Lego movie, just you know, Batman's like very dark and brooding and like, so if you bring them sunlight, that's a big deal. That's a big deal. That's what I have for you guys. Thank you for being in the room with me, and thank you for allowing me to read with you and everyone in the chat. I love y'all. I really do. It means a lot to me. And I just hope you have a good day. I took the day off because there was the Nutcracker ballet. That sounded dumb. The Nutcracker ballet. Oh, okay. So in the comments, what I was reading was, you can do Batman. I like Batman too. Yeah. I like the mysteriousness of like, you're a puzzle. um, but you still have to be a good guy. Batman's still a good guy though, right? But to the comment that I was reading, which was, the person tends to get used because of making good money. Oh gosh, I don't know if you can hear me over the jet. Hold on. So I don't. Yes, it's in the description, but I can link it in this video for sure. I'd be happy to read for you. Honestly, I don't take things like that lightly, so thank you. So what I was gonna say was I'm not like wealthy, but I tend to overgive. Like I overwater my plants, figuratively and literally. So what I had to learn is to not give for a window of time, which is hard for me. So in real life, if you're my friend, you could be my friend for a week, and I'm probably making you a bracelet. Like the version that y'all are seeing, this is just me in real life. So I had to learn to be less giving and less available, and it's hard for me. Sometimes I have to message certain friends like, oh, I saw this trinket. Can I buy it for them? And they have to go, no, don't do that. We're waiting, remember? So maybe have like a support system that's like, chill, don't do that. Because I think because if you make good money, right, spending money is probably no thought to you. So for me, because like giving and being present is my love language, it's no thought to me to give. It's like an extension of self, right? But everyone doesn't deserve that, right? Everyone's deserving of love, but maybe not your love. Everyone's deserving of nice things, but maybe not your nice things. So I would say come up with a game plan, and then fuck your feelings, stick to your plan. And whatever that structure is, plan from A to D. Plan A, okay, well, I really like them, but they did this. Okay, I'm going to fall back. Plan B, like, I'm serious. That's how I have to be because I'm so giving that it doesn't even hurt when it doesn't work my way. I'm like, well, it'll come back to me. And it's just like, well, maybe let's not do that again, Jessica. So there's nothing wrong with it. You just have to have a structure and, help hold yourself accountable. And if you are having a hard time doing that, have a support system. Because my friends will tell me. My friends are way more cutthroat than me, which is a good thing. And they'll be like, you're doing too much. You're fucking up. And I'm like, all right, I'll return it. I bought it already. So it's okay. You'll figure it out. Don't worry. But again, thanks for spending time with me. Oh, what I was going to say was my daughter's school They went to the ballet, the Nutcracker. I've been before because I have multiple children. I have three. And this year took off. And the teacher was like, oh, we're not doing that. Parents can't come. I was like, okay. And I already took off. So here I am. And the house is quiet. So that's never happens. So I'm having a good time. So I'm having a good time with you guys and reading for you guys. And yeah, I appreciate y'all. And I'll put the Etsy link in the description of this video. I'd be happy to read. I love reading, I promise you. It fills my cup up. I have a heart of service, and for a long time I was fighting that. Very long time. Most of my life, actually. So in the comments I was reading that it's crazy when it's crazy because you give but then you don't get back when you need help. That was me. I'm 35. That was me up until the age of 30. At the age of 30, everything I've just shared with you on top of more like deep diving to undo my patterns, that was me. And the last 5 years I've spent restructuring everything in terms of relationships, in terms of, because I won't change, right? Like I'm still me, I'm my base self, but the way I move has to change. So I believe you because that was me again up until 5 years ago. And I've spent the last 5 years, strategy didn't work, throw out the blueprint. New strategy didn't work, throw out the blueprint. Because I'm not asking you to change yourself, I'm just asking you to change how it manifests, right? So if you're not receiving the same kindness that you're giving, a lot of things need to change, which would be the people around you, your definition of friendship, your definition of how much you can give, things like that. Because if that's your nature, don't change your nature. You just need to change the people around you and come up with strategies. Because there's no honor in being a helpless bunny, right? There is honor in being a wolf and choosing to not bring your fangs out, right? And walking away. So I say that to say because my nature is almost a helpless bunny, but there's nothing special in that if I'm getting like, manipulated and used, and I know I'm being manipulated and used, and I'm just like, well, it's okay. There's no honor in that. But there is honor in, you know, choosing to withdraw and standing your ground when you know you could move differently and hurt them, or you can move differently. Yeah, I'm sure you get what I'm saying because there's more to it. But yeah, I'm not asking you to change yourself. I'm just asking you to maybe reevaluate how you're going to show up is all. So I hope that helps. Sorry to go off on a tangent. I love talking to y'all. And yeah, have a good rest of your day. Thanks, guys. Take care.